Hello, and welcome back to more Curse of Naxxramas, Hearthstone Adventures, Heroic Times. Now, I've already played the Heroic bosses because they are a lot harder than I was expecting. Especially this one. This one is terrible. Stop talking! Oh, God, he does it every time. I don't know if we're gonna do them all in this video. I'm still having trouble with my Naxxramas. Obviously, I beat her, but I can't beat her reliably. And so, we're gonna start off with Anub'Rekhan. He's gonna talk.
Anub'Rekhan is one of my finest spider lords.
Uh-huh.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Interloper.
Yeah, okay. Alright. So, we're gonna start with Anub'Rekhan, and then I don't know if this video will just be Anub'Rekhan. It depends on how quickly I'm able to beat him. But first, let's go look at the deck we'll be using to fight Anub'Rekhan. This is a pretty good deck. It works pretty well. So his hero ability, 2 mana, summon a 4/4. That's ridiculously overpowered. And that's one thing that kind of disappointed me about the heroic mode, was that the AI wasn't more clever or anything. They just gave them really overpowered ability. I mean, it's basically a 2 mana 4/4. That's ridiculous. At any rate, here's the one I'm using. I named it Anub'Rekhan. And I'm trying not to use legendaries, although I did put my Naxxramas in this deck. Just because it's from the Naxxramas. I mean, you're going to have this when you go into this fight, no matter who you are. I put her in. She's pretty helpful. She's kind of like the... Is it the Cobra? I don't remember what that thing's called because I never use it. Emperor Cobra. Oh, that is what it's called. I'll be damned. It's like that, except it has 8 health, which is pretty great, but destroy any minion damaged by this minion, yeah. Pretty wonderful. We've got Innervate, we've got the buffs. Buffs are pretty important. It's all about... The way I've been doing it is I just taunt things and get them up to 4 damage and more than 4 health. That way, at least 2 of his 4/4s have to trade into one of my minions with the buff, or without the buff. Stuff like Spiteful Smith it turns out really, really helpful. Also Mark of the Wild, and we have Mark of Nature. Yeah, good stuff. Swipe is there. Swipe's pretty helpful. That 4 damage is a big deal. If it was 3, it would be worthless, but it's 4, and so it's a huge deal. What else do we have? My Naxxramas works great. You can taunt it up, you can give it +4 health. It gets a lot done. Sunwalker is super helpful because, I mean, theoretically, you would have to run 3 4/4s into it, right? That's not usually the way it works, but theoretically. Ancient of Lore for the card draw, super helpful. Also, sometimes you just need to restore that 5 health. And then I have 1 Ancient of War. So, let's get started. Basically, what happens is you survive into late game and then you win with this deck. That's how it works. Sometimes I don't get the card draw in the beginning, and I just concede, and we try again. And that's probably what'll happen a couple times.
Malfurion versus Anub'Rekhan!
Welcome to my parlor.
Okay.
Protect the wild.
Keeping Wrath does nothing. I don't think I want Swipe right now. I will keep Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove is pretty helpful for various reasons, especially since you can Mark of Nature it. And we got Innervate, which is really good. I haven't been drawing into Innervates early on. Okay, so we can Innervate up to 3. That does nothing. Let's end our turn. Next turn we could Innervate out a Keeper. If we so desire. Don't want to play that right now. In Constructed, I will often play this as just a 2/3 on turn 2, if that's all I have, but not in this scenario. Okay, so we can get the Keeper out, but its Battle Cry isn't really going to accomplish much. So I'm just going to Hero Ability and hit. And next turn, I'll probably have to use Keeper. Oh, yeah, he's coining something. He's not going to use his Hero Ability here. Okay. Alright, well, I can't do anything with that yet. That sucks. So we're just going to Hero Ability again. It's going to become a 3/3, hit me in the face, and then next turn I will play out Keeper of the Grove and silence it. Just to reduce some damage. It's... Ooh, whoa. Okay, I've got 2 innervates now. I could theoretically innervate up to 8. Do I want to double innervate Mark of Nature? Not really. It's going to give him 8. He'll survive longer. Maybe next turn I'll be able to do some stuff. Oh man, I don't know. I could also Defender of Argus him. He would become a 3/5. He would survive. Ooh, I don't know. I don't like any of this. I know I need to do that. That much is for certain. I could also innervate Wrath to kill that, although that's not very good. I could double innervate, Wrath, hit, he trades. Oh, boy. I need to think. I need to think more. I think I'll save the Defender of Argus if I can. Mark of Nature, it's going to put him at 8. They can't kill him. This is more mana efficient. 3, and then hero ability and hit. And then, okay. Yeah, alright. He gets such incredible value out of those things, though. And that's the whole key, is try to minimize the amount of value he gets out of his hero ability. Actually, that's the key to all the bosses. If you can minimize the amount of value they get from their hero ability, you're doing good. And then he traded it. What? Why? Well, I guess I got rid of it, but still, I don't know. That seems like a waste to me. Oh boy, this isn't good. I can do that. Makes it a 4/5. 4, 10. It won't die next turn if I do this, and then next turn I can buff it up better. I don't know. It's not going great.
Job's done.
I wouldn't be surprised if I lost, but we'll keep trying. Oh, again with the Frostbolt. Oh, lame. So many spells. I hate it. Okay. Wow, this is really bad. It's unfortunate that I drew into these guys. I play that, I Mark of the Wild. It goes up to 5. Comes a 4/5. I'm basically making a Yeti for 6. That's for 6 and 2 cards. That is not good value. Oh, and it has taunt, I suppose. So it's a Sun Fury. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so it's basically a Sunwalker with no Divine Shield. That's just sad is what that is. Alright, we do that. Yep, we do this. And nothing else, okay. I'll Mark of Nature him next turn. That'll help. The real problem here is that I'm running out of cards. Okay, I'll come the spiders. That's... Hey, look at that. 6 damage on his side of the board. Let's just hope I get a swipe real soon. No, wow. Okay.
For the wild. Death does not scare me.
Love my new recipe.
Guy loves his crazed alchemists. We'll do this.
Truth is my shield.
And I guess I'll hit him. Or do I just want the armor? I think I just want the armor. Yeah. Alright. Again, not going well. Okay. Not too shabby. Swipe would be pretty good here. but we do not get it. Alright. Oh, so unfortunate that this is here, otherwise I would totally Savage Roar. I think it's pointless to Savage Roar right now. I hit, and then these just die, so, yeah, lame. But we can get a random beast out on the field, that's good. Oh, that's not so good. I didn't get the battle cry off of it. In fact, that is downright horrible. Oh my god. This is not going well. He's probably just going to go for face here. Probably going to go for face. And Mortal Coil. Doesn't even need to trade Spider. At least he's out of cards. That's a big plus. Spiteful Smith. Am I dead next turn? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. Barely not dead. Alright. Out you go. Armor up. Don't hit anything. The Weblord. So here's the problem. I kill the Abomination and then it triggers its death rattle and I die. And I don't have Silence. If I had Silence, that would be a whole different story. Although I can do that. I suppose that works. Okay. It's gonna take me down to 1 health. Oh, and it's gonna spawn the, yeah. That's not great. That is less than ideal. It's okay, though. Because at least we have that. And that is important. And hey, look, I can actually hit him now. Oh, God.
Naxxramas is ours.
Love my new recipe.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. Fair enough. No, I really don't think there's any way out of that. Okay, alright.
I concede.
And I'm dead. Okay, fine.
Welcome to my parlor.
I must protect the wild.
Okay, that's pretty good to see. I'm gonna keep it. Such a good card against him. Nothing.
For the wild.
I must safeguard the land.
Nice. I think I'd rather get Spiteful Smith out. Once again, minimize the damage. Oh, come on! God. I hate it. I hate it.
Truth is my shield.
triple trade? Triple trade! That's great. That is what we want. Actually, swipe Wrath is pretty good. Okay.
Job's done.
You love my new recipe. They are bend to my command.
Okay, that seems pretty good.
Job's done.
I need the cards. Okay. Also, I can do that.
Job's done.
Just a little taste.
Stop taking tastes! I hate you! Thing is horrible. This time. Oh, I have to kill it. Get this out. We have 4 left. Okay.
Truth is my shield.
I must safeguard.
Alright, at least it gets rid of everything for now. Stalls him. Locust Swarm. Mortal Coil. Yeah, I know. I know how you work. Okay. Yeah, I do need the cards. Take the cards. It could pay off. Really could. Okay. Mark of the Wild. On who? That gives me more taunt. Yeah, probably better. Without thinking about it at all, I'm going to assume that's probably better. Alright. Okay. What are you up to? Yeah, alright. That seems reasonable. Well, I can get them out of the 4 range with that.
My seal
Okay.
for Argon.
When am I gonna have another chance to Savage Roar? Probably never. Gets me down to 3. And we'll just hit one of them with Wrath, or maybe we'll armor it. Yeah. Okay.
Justice shall prevail.
Gonna hit him really hard this turn. Oh. Nice. Alright. Oh! Boy, am I glad to see you. Okay. Hit. Build this up, or Wrath and get a card. Nothing really good to Wrath. Let's keep building that up.
Justice shall prevail.
Into the breach.
To the face!
For the wild. Job's done.
Death does not scare me.
You love my new recipe.
Oh. So much for having lethal on board. 3 and 5 kills that. Okay, so this is pretty good. We're looking really, really good. I'm gonna hit you like so. I'm going to Wrath. And you're going to give me a really good card. I think I used both my Sunwalkers. Oh. That's not very helpful. Okay. Keep drawing. Naxxramas. Keep drawing. Lame.
Into the breach.
Job's done.
Okay, we're still looking really good though.
What we
I think he's dead anyway. He should be dead anyway. We win? We win. Barely, but we win. Huzzah!
I got this.
Oh, you know what? Gotta finish him up myself. There we go. Oh, that was horrible. I swear that deck usually does better. That Savage Roar burst towards the end actually really helped.
defeat the Grand Widow.
Well, I think that's enough for one day. We beat Anub'Rekhan on Heroic. It didn't go as smoothly as I was expecting. Yeah. If I was to make changes to this, I'd probably get rid of Savage Roar, although it really did help me out there. It got in the damage that I needed it to. So, I don't know, maybe it's worth keeping around. Swipe is pretty helpful. Defender of Argus actually didn't help. Well, yeah, it did get them out of range on that turn. That was actually pretty critical. So yeah, I don't know. It's pretty decent. My Exna is really good if you can give it some taunt. You don't need to raise its attack at all, but just give it tons of health and taunt, and that thing really, really helps out. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Hearthstone Curse of Naxxramas. Anub'Rekhan Heroic. Finally finished it. We'll see you back here next time when we take on Le Grand Widow. See you then. Look out!